All right, so we're connected.
Contact ground traffic and a half mile final.
This is a lot of tower to ground, 659, thanks, good day.
That's the 430 Papa West Tower, inner right base, runway 27 right, port crossing Lakeside Golf Course, ident.
Ident, right base to the right, report Lakeside Golf Course, 430 Papa.
All right, Tower, Cessna 36 Charlie is ready to go, 27 right.
36 Charlie, right down departure food, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Right, downwind departure, clear for takeoff, 36 Charlie. All right, I got the airplane. Let me get
Papa, ident, observe,
it out here. So we got belts, lights, doors, transponders on.
Type unknown, not on frequency.
How you doing, Coop?
Coop. Roger, we have the traffic just to beam us in sight, 430 Papa.
Roger, thanks, fellas. Astro 12, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles off direction, sending out 3000, Cessna inbound.
Let's start track 868, Bravo, 3000 feet.
All right, you got the throttle?
Delta, full stop.
968 Bravo, West Tower traffic.
Give it a nice 1, 2, 3 push all the way up to full power.
You'll be following them.
Inside 8 Bravo, we'll follow them.
There you go. Easy, I got the rudders. Gauges are green, airspeed's alive. Keep your hand there. Okay. There's 70, start to pull, start to pull, start to pull, start to pull, there we go. All right, don't pull too much. Positive rate gear's coming up. Go straight ahead.
That's the 421 Fox from the contact SoCal approach.
SoCal approach, Fox Romeo.
A little bit to the right, because you're drifting off the runway. There you go.
What are you doing, dude?
All right, and let's make a right turn around to 060. And here we're good to 4800.
He's fine, but just let it down behind you.
Yep.
Messy.
And for now, we're going to climb up to 2500.
Cessna right down departure.
Keep on turning. Keep on turning.
That's the 36 Charlie, contact SoCal approach. Have a good flight.
36 Charlie, good day.
Taxi approach.
All right, pull that back to the top of the green arc for me. There you go. Afternoon SoCal, Cessna 2636 Charlie off of Gillespie, climbing to, I'm sorry, out of 1300 to 4.5 flight following up to Brackett. All right, straight ahead, this is good.
Indian 614, roger. Just advise when it's going to be the last approach. I'm going to maintain 5,000.
Afternoon SoCal, Cessna 2636 Charlie off of Gillespie out of 1500 for 2.5.
The altimeter 29902.
I blocked you.
Over 2636 Charlie, ident.
There you go, 36 Charlie.
1 Foxtrot Romeo, ready to contact 3 miles northeast of Gillespie, cleared to the Bravo. VFR climbs approved, stay out to leaving.
3000 climbing, 6500 VFR climb approved, and clear to the Bravo airspace 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
All right, we got a guy
36 Charlie, ready to contact command north of Gillespie, cleared to the Bravo. VFR climb is approved, stay out to leaving.
I got the airplane. 36 Charlie, we're out of 1900 now, we're going to go up to 4.5, cleared into the Bravo, 36 Charlie.
36 Charlie, thanks. Traffic at your 10 o'clock and 2 miles southbound, 2,100 type unknown. Additional traffic, 12 o'clock and a mile southbound, 1,700 type unknown.
All right, we're looking for him, 36 Charlie. Sorry, we just got guys that are literally right there in front of us.
South, 50 Tango.
All right, so let's make the heading about 330, so straight ahead and climb it up to 4,500.
Lane 36 Charlie, traffic no factor.
36 Charlie.
W01 SoCal approach, the altimeter 29902, Delta's currency request.
So that's the PAR at KNKX to a full stop, W01 and 29902.
W01, changing my frequency, 340.75.
All right, and let's climb it out about 90 knots. Let's make it 90. So don't push it down too far. Just let it accelerate a little. Doing good.
Cessna 216, Lima Tango, contact approach
Look
127.3.
huge from here.
What's that?
Those dams look huge from here.
SoCal Bridge 733 Julie Whiskey 4,500.
November 733 Zulu Whiskey, SoCal approach, roger, maintain VFR.
The ones over there, you mean?
Yeah.
There's a big rock quarry in there, too. Leave that power up there.
Flighting 220 and maintain 10,000.
Yeah, but you want power in there for full power for climb. If you're going too fast, pitch for airspeed.
040.
So pitch it up more. Right at the top of the green arc.
3 Julie Whiskey, flighting 150.
150.
Right at
Vertical speed's too high there.
So push the nose down. Let the airspeed increase.
It's again 216 Lima
Put that at the top of the green arc.
Contact approach, please. 127.36 Lima Tango.
There you go.
Okay, container 127.
It's okay to go faster than 90 knots. I mean, if it,
Ugly 01
since we're doing a cross country, we're not really trying to just work on maneuvers and stuff like that. You can go faster. The faster we go, actually, the better. But don't, whenever you're climbing, you basically want to have the airplane doing all it can.
120 heading and
Give it a little more right rudder, see how you're out. I can tell that ball is halfway out.
3 Julie Whiskey, maintain VFR 3,500.
There you go.
3,500.
And when you step on the rudder, notice how it turned. So turn yourself back to 330. Turn yourself back to 330. There you go.
The other 330.
Yep.
I always have to go one way and see which way the needle goes, and then okay, yes.
Ugly 01 to maintain 8,000.
He's a good boy.
All right, so once we get leveled off, I'll go through a couple other things. How's he doing?
Is my climb rate good? Or?
Yeah, your climb
Absolutely
rate's
adorable.
It's basically doing all that it can. And there are variables, you know, like I said yesterday, when we're climbing, what are you doing? Are we going point A to point B, or are we climbing out to go to the practice area just to do maneuvers? What are we doing? Here we're trying to go from point A to point B, so it's okay to go faster with a little bit less of a climb rate, but you kind of want to have a minimum of about 500 if you can maintain it. But you never want to regulate your climb in an airplane like this with the power. You pretty much just want to give it all that the engine has, because they don't have all that much.
Yeah.
Ugly 01 to maintain 5,000. India 614 traffic at your moving 1 o'clock and 5 miles northbound. 4,500 restricted below you.
And I can actually do this.
Lane 36 Charlie, traffic at your 9 o'clock and 4 miles northeast on an 865,000 feet restricted above you.
We're looking 36 Charlie.
Ugly 01 flighting 210, maintain 5,000.
All right.
Our 9 o'clock, he's above us?
Somewhere over there. Don't turn when you look out.
Cessna 3 Whiskey, traffic 11 o'clock and 3 miles northbound, 2,000.
So level off here, 4,500.
Dave, contact 3 Julie.
Don't pull the power back till it gets level.
Okay.
Leave that power in there so it'll accelerate. Because we're not going to fly at 90 knots.
SoCal process not system Golf Fox 5,500 with you.
That's a 27 Golf Foxtrot, SoCal approach, roger, maintain
Push the
VFR.
nose down so it gets level. I'm watching that guy over there. Yep, you're definitely going to have to trim it.
Lane 36 Charlie, traffic is at your 10 o'clock now, 3 miles northeastbound, 5,000 feet, and 860.
Got him in sight, 36 Charlie.
Indian 614,
Push the nose down, get it back down to 4,500 because we got traffic that's an issue for us. Just push the nose down. I'm pushing on it, don't fight me.
Traffic alert 3 Juliet Whiskey, traffic's now 12 o'clock and a mile and a half northeastbound, 3,000 feet, type unknown, traffic's not in sight, fly heading 200.
Okay, push it down.
Turning 200, next contact 3 Juliet Whiskey.
Put it down to 4,500. There we go.
Okay,
now, I'm going to let go. See how it's trying to climb? You need to trim the shit out of it.
There you
go.
Traffic at your 1 o'clock and 4 miles northeastbound is an H60 at 5,000. Please start the descent down to 4,000.
Alright, expediting through 4,000, 1 November, negative contact.
There you go.
32 SoCal approach,
Now don't
clear to the
trim
Bravo,
it into
maintain
position.
VFR
If you
above
trim it and it
7,000
actually
miles.
moves, That's too much. You need to put it where it needs to go with your hand, and then trim it so you feel the pressure is off of your hand.
Resume navigation Montgomery, radar service terminated, stand the code, connect tower on 119.2.
It's your altitude for me, because we got a helicopter right there.
Okay, well, turn right to right turn heading 36030
You
Whiskey.
see where the highway goes through up there? That's why I want you to go right over that, just like we did yesterday.
4 November, thanks.
Doing good.
Showcast that was 2002 out of 18.5, descending via the Comex 2, except maintaining 15,000 information November.
Ugly 01, you're 2 miles from the airport, sliding 220, maintain
guys are right
5,000
there.
DCA.
Close.
Yeah, let's make sure we stay at
Indian
45.
614, fly heading 090.
That's the Marines. Or it might be the
Zero
Navy.
Whiskey, maintain VFR 5,500.
5,500,
There we go.
Southwest
It's
2002,
green, blue.
call the first descend via the
All right.
Comex arrival, expected
So-
visual first at 27.
You don't have to do this in the less advanced airplanes, but we're going to set cruise power in this airplane. So,
36 Charlie traffic, ahead and to your left, less than a mile southbound is a Mooney at 4,000 feet.
so we're looking for him 36 Charlie.
I got him.
Charlie traffic still factor tank search on 127.3.
127.3,
No, it's an
36 Charlie today.
Indian
Airplane's
614,
about 1,000
flying 090, maintain 5,000.
Afternoon approach, Cessna 2636 Charlie, 4,500.
Over 2636 Charlie, SoCal approach with her.
So,
Over 66 Mike, contact departure 119.6.
let go of the yoke for a second, see what it does. You got it pretty well trimmed. It's trying to go a little bit nose up, so push it down just a hair and trim it down just a hair. And you get it so that it's never going to stay there 100%, but you shouldn't be fighting with it. So it looks like you got it pretty good for hands-off flight. This is where it gets easy. Now, I want you to set cruise power, so I want you to take the propeller and dial it back. You see the RPM there?
Yeah.
That's far more accurate than that is. So dial this back till that says 2,300.
Pull it back.
Don't pull it back, dial it back.
Okay.
Unscrew it. And it'll move fairly quickly once it starts to go. There you go. 2,300.
Over 8 Sierra Papa, contact Tower Tech.
Perfect. That's all we need to do. I've got it leaned out just a hair. Doesn't have to be too leaned down. Right now we've got fuel flow is about, now I'm going to increase that a little bit. Bring some of those EGTs down. Set it to about 15 gallons an hour.
SoCal Cessna 152, Lima Echo. We have November at Palomar.
Lima Echo, thanks.
All right, so now we're level, and I'm going to start to teach you, and this is more advanced, but it's also how Kim has learned to fly.
431 Fox, we're going to
You see this green needle right here, how the center section moves back and forth?
Yep.
That's considered, I like to explain it, that's the road you need to be on.
Okay.
All right? So if it goes off to the right, that means you're driving off the left side of the road. And you need to turn back towards it. But you don't turn until you get onto it. You just take a little bit of an intercept. Like, if you drift off the left side of the road, you're not going to try and turn 90 degrees back to it, right?
Right.
You're just going to ease back into the lane. So it's the same kind of thing. As it's drifting off to the right, you need to fly a little bit to the right of where that needle is pointing. All right? And this is all being done off the GPS. You know, with the waypoints that I programmed in there. But flying like this makes it so much easier. Later, when you're doing cross countries, you're going to have a paper chart, and it doesn't fit in the airplane, and you're going to be trying to unfold it and fold it and write on it and everything else, and it's a clusterfuck. But it's funny for instructors to actually watch. But yeah, so you've got a good little intercept right here. Then when it gets back in the middle, you turn right back onto the heading that it's programmed in.
It's like an old school map. There you go. You want to give them a little bit of the feel of it?
Yeah. So, yeah, somewhere on here would be where we are.
I feel like that's a great thing to be doing, you know, while you're in an airplane.
Yeah.
The bad thing is loading. You gotta like look at it and look around you to
Yeah,
make
you
sure
gotta
that,
look at the chart, you gotta look outside, you gotta look at the chart, you gotta look at your flight plan. Right.
And when you're looking at the map, you still got to be flying the airplane.
That's what I mean. I feel like it's a
So I can show
horrible
you
system.
where we're coming up on that highway. It comes right through the mountains right there and goes over French Valley. So we're going to follow that all the way up. We're kind of down here, picking up, and that's Route 15. We'll just follow that up into the valley.
5,000 information November.
So
Roger, Mike Golf SoCal approaches. You want the visual approach into...
right now you're doing good. You are just solid on your altitude.
I think I can get it. Looks pretty clear out there.
Roger, Mike Golf Roger. Depart Ocean 5 VOR heading 090, vector visual approach.
There you go, honey.
Heading after Ocean 5.
Thank you.
One of our flights.
So you'll see in a second we're coming up on one of the waypoints,
Yes.
and the needle will turn. Since these are dialed into each other, it'll automatically turn to the next course.
Had to plot it out exactly how many miles each leg was.
Roger, Mike Golf traffic 1 o'clock
The
and about 3
degree
miles.
it
Going to pass off your right
was,
level of 4,500.
It's also nice that the GPS, it actually zooms in as you get closer.
She did pretty good. I was only 3 minutes from my
And
estimation.
there goes a little turn. So right now, you're slightly to the right of it, and it'll come in because you're on a heading to intercept it. You're in good shape. And always remember to be looking outside while you're doing this. And the easiest way to do this is to verify it with outside. Find a point up there. See where the highway goes? Yeah. That's basically what we're following.
Yeah, who's that dude?
There's that private airport right down there that we were flying over yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
So this is...
See that,
more
Elise?
information
Yeah.
about the
Yep.
Somebody's personal flight strip.
Yes.
There's no money in California. So.
No. No, there's no money to be made. There's like 4 or 5 homes on that strip, so I'm willing to bet you that, it's probably shared by like the 4 or 5 people down there. And I don't know how long the runway is. I guess I could look. It's 2,200 feet.
Oh.
That'd be plenty for this airplane.
I like how it says private right on it.
Yep.
It says private right on it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We got a community in Florida that's like that, except it's, John Travolta's 747 lands there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's actually a lot. If you look around the country, there are a lot of
Private airport? Oh, yeah.
communities.
Oh, we're kind of bummed. The music festival that we go to on St. George Island, we looked it up, and there's an airstrip there that's listed as public,
Yeah.
but the HOA took it over. So if you land at it, you're just locked inside of it,
Nice.
unless you're a member of the HOA.
Let's hear Mike Golf, descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000, Real Michael.
Yeah, I'm sure that they painted private on that because, as you saw yesterday, there were a ton of airplanes out here in the practice area, which is what they consider this, the practice area for a lot of airports around here. And, people see that runway and they're like, oh, we're going to do emergency procedures right here and, teach our students how to glide down to it. So you get guys, getting down to 50 feet over it going around. They get kind of pissed about that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Over 4 Charlie Alpha, contact approach 124.1.
Well, I feel like when we were about to take off, that the helicopter kind of did like a touch and go almost on the runway. When we were taking off back at Palomar.
Yep. They do a low pass, but when it's a tower-controlled airport, they're talking to the tower. The tower's letting them do that. So the tower is the one that's regulating when people come and go. At uncontrolled airports like Oceanside or French Valley, it's a whole different story.
What's going on, huh?
I'm going to reach down here and close the cowl flaps just a hair.
We had this one dog, was that Sean? Bruce.
Which one? Bruce was the Husky. Sean became Romeo.
Bruce, I took like 700 pictures of him.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous.
He was so cute. He had the best expressions though.
Oh yeah.
He would be like, oh, he was awesome. This guy is absolutely hilarious.
He's just chilling. That's a good boy.
He's definitely a lover.
He's so much like Lily, babe.
Yeah.
No personal space with this guy. No personal space.
Turn my Gulf Airport departure 2 o'clock at 6 on.
Airport's in place. Turn my Gulf.
Pretty sure he doesn't have any.
Approach runway 24 contact tower.
There are no enemies.
Visual 24 right over tower. Turn my Gulf.
He's fighting sleep too. He's like,
Yeah, so doing this is a lot easier than yesterday.
Yeah.
The problem is, and this is mostly what Kim has done, so she's got a good handle on, you know, climbs,
Right.
headings, descents, straight and level, that kind of stuff, you know, and it's good, but that's because she and I are doing something like this. We're going from point A to point B,
Right.
you know, so I let her fly and let her get good at that. But if you're out there and you're going out to, okay, now I'm going to actually do the maneuvers and learn, you got to get in and you got to dig. I mean, we could do this and you could do this all day long and everything, but
Yeah,
when you're
36 Charlie, contact approach 134.0, good day.
34.0, 36 Charlie, good day. You know, when you're paying for it and it's $170 an hour or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, then just going straight and level and everything, you're not really going to develop the skills.
Right.
We're doing it because we would be doing this anyway. Afternoon SoCal, Cessna 2636 Charlie at 4,500.
2636 Charlie, SoCal, roger, onto altimeter 29er, 89er.
2989, 36 Charlie. So,
989.
the way you set this in this airplane is you click that so it says Barrow, and we'll set 2989. Then I want you to dial that one down so it's on 2989. And it's a lot easier said than done because it's so damn small. There you go. It's right there. Good to go.
Traffic slowing down on the 15.
Yes, it is.
Circle approach, Cessna 216 Lima Tango at 6,500.
216 Lima Tango, SoCal, roger, onto altimeter 29er, 88.
Altimeter 299
All right, it's just been a really freaking nice day out here.
Yeah, I was a little worried about the cloud cover when we were driving over, but
We'll drive out here sometimes and you get out here at 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever, because French Valley is right up over there. See the airport?
yeah.
So we'll drive through the pass here and it'll be totally fucking overcast. Like, oh my God. By the time we get to French Valley, it's gone. You look off the right wing, literally right off the right wing where the mountains dip down out there on the horizon.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you about the Anza Pass. I don't know if you and I were talking about that. I was probably my first officer that I was flying with. He was asking about, how do you get out of this area? So straight ahead of us, you see where the mountain kind of dips down on the horizon?
Yeah.
All right, that's the Cajon Pass. Then you look over here at, 2 o'clock, and there's a huge one. That's the Banning Pass. And then there's another one over here, the Anza Pass. Then there's one out to the north and east of LA. See how we made a turn? Now you need to make your turn. The one thing I need to be concerned about is Lake Elsinore jump zone. So let me ask about that real quick. But you can see there's another one up there. When you're flying around in here, some of the decision-making process has to be, how do I get out of the area that I'm actually in?
Because some of these peaks are up to like 10,000 feet, right?
Oh yeah, on either side of the Banning Pass over there,
11,500.
those two are over 11,000 feet.
That's 143, contact approach 127.3, good day.
Traffic 1 o'clock, 2 miles.
He just passed.
Got him, I see him. It's right over there. SoCal, Cessna 36 Charlie. Is Lake Elsinore jump zone hot today?
They're on the ground right now.
36 Charlie.
So you can go on course for 36 Charlie.
Thank you. 36 Charlie.
All right, so to get the lines lined up,
Yep.
Where are you
I
going,
have to
dude?
shift this, like we're parallel to the course right now,
Okay.
right?
So, and the course is over here. There's the airplane, and there's the course. So the course is off to your left side.
Okay.
So you need to put the airplane on the course. And a lake up there is Lake Elsinore. There's actually a runway, and they do a lot of parachute jumping there and over there in Paris, which is where Kim and I did ours. But that's what I just asked him about,
3 Lima Tango,
whether or not they were hot, but you really don't want to fly right through a hot jump zone. And the guys jumping out of the airplane really don't want you to fly through there.
There really is no personal space at this dog.
No. Just taking it all in though.
Are you slobbering?
All right, so I'm going to look ahead. We got plenty of time here. Start to set up some frequencies. ATIS is 24.4. Flip that there. Now, I guess I could have just done that. All right, so while you're flying, I'm going to screw everything else up too. Can you see that? Can you read the METAR down here? Let me.
No, it's
there. Try that. Can you read?
Lima Tango, contact
read the green?
133.5 today.
Contact Mata approach 133.5.
240 and
216 Lima Tango.
Got you.
Turbulence hasn't been bad at all.
there we go. 240 and 9 knots, 10 miles visibility, clear skies. Temperature 25, dew point 13.
GPS 55, 24 heavy, contact approach 124.1. Good day.
So with the winds 240 at 9, they'll probably, ooh, there's that bumps. There's the ones that they were talking about. Bracket will be landing probably, need to close that.
Nine? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking.
Runway 26.
I was gonna say 27, but I'm thinking the other, not bracket.
Bracket tower controlled, or?
Yes, it is. And it's kind of right in the middle of a whole bunch of other airports. Ontario is right there. I can show you on here. Like, there's Bracket, Ontario, Chino right there. Riverside over here, so we're in a pretty congested area going through here.
Call for Cessna 431 from Romeo 6,500.
And
Some of
let's
these
see.
houses are just ridiculous. Like a massive
Cessna
house.
431 Foxtrot Romeo, SoCal, Ontario, 72988. I have no landing or weather information available for Emmett Bryan. 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
All right, it's getting a little bumpy, so do me a favor and pull the power back to about 20 on that. Actually, let's pull it back to about 17. Because then we need to slow it down. Okay, the airspeed indicator in the green, you're good. You know, if it gets bumpy or whatever, you're fine. You can go into the yellow as long as it's smooth. All right, watch your altitude. The red you can never go beyond. Just leave the power where it is. Let the airspeed bleed off. and you will have to retrim it. As you reduce the power, the nose wants to come down. When you add power, the nose wants to come up. So the turbulence comes along and it screws everything up.
Yeah, you can do a shift of 100 feet.
That's like that one Fox Romeo. We're going to change our destination to French Valley.
You still have to worry about clear turbulence as much when you're in the smaller airplane stage, like out in Miami area?
Have to worry about who, what?
Clear turbulence.
I mean, you can get clear turbulence anyway. That's basically what we're in.
I know, but the strong stuff, that's pretty...
Well, that's what they were talking about up here with the really nasty area of weather.
Romeo, do you have French Valley in sight?
Up there, you know, by the Cajon Pass and Burbank and everything.
Exchange approved. Have a good night.
Squawk 35, exchange approved, service 10 minutes, 1 Fox Romeo.
36 Charlie, contact approach 125.5. Good night.
25.5, 36 Charlie, good day.
Circle approach, Cessna 733, Lima Tango, back on frequency.
Cessna 3 Lima Tango, Roger, VFR descent approved, your
on the
discretion.
radios.
Roger that, VFR descent approved, our discretion, 733 Lima Tango.
Where you going, dude?
For shuttle 5961, contact approach 134.0.
Afternoon, SoCal, Cessna 2636 Charlie, 4,500.
Cessna 2636 Charlie, SoCal approach, roger.
All right. Let's push it back up to about 20, 21 inches on there. We can give it a little bit more speed. There you go. Now normally, like in a 172, when you're flying airplanes, when you find a flying club that
Copy alert,
you're going with them,
Charlie, traffic 12 o'clock.
you're not going to be flying a constant speed propeller. That's what this is. You'll probably be just flying a fixed pitch prop, and you'll just be adjusting power with the RPM. So as you move, you won't be using what this is called manifold pressure. You'll be using actual RPM. But it's still the same thing. You'll keep the power in the green arc and manipulate it that way.
Cherokee 6478 Whiskey, SoCal approach, Roger, Ontario, altimeter is 2988.
2988, Cherokee 78. All right, so we got somebody 700 feet. I got him right there. Thousand feet. Actually, he's 5,200, so not a factor.
There's another one above him.
Yeah, well, that's way up there, though.
Yeah.
That's a jet, and he's climbing out.
Cessna 905 Bravo, turn left heading 350, vector for the localizer.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, high, less than 1 mile.
I wonder if that
right
guy...
there.
Yeah, he is.
There's a guy right above us.
And he's going slow. I wonder if he's actually about to do stalls or something. But we're past him, so...
I thought that was the guy that you pointed out.
Yeah, that was a different one.
Yeah.
He was only a few hundred feet above us.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's easier to spot them today than, I mean, normal we don't see shit.
Yeah, I'm actually doing okay spotting him.
You see that guy back there over our right shoulder?
Yes.
Cessna 905 Bravo, 3 miles from Linden, turn left heading 280, maintain VFR, practice approach approved, no separation services provided.
Yeah, I saw when he was in front of us. That's what I said, it's been easy to spot him today.
All right.
A lot of times they go right by us and we're like, didn't fucking see him.
Skyhawk 053, contact approach
When it's hazy, it's really
134.0.
bad. It's really hard to see him at all.
I can understand that.
134.0, 14053.
All right, so we got another guy over here. He's 1,500 feet below us. He's kind of far out there, though.
Where is he?
No, he's not that far. He's 1 mile.
Oh, I got him.
You got him?
Yeah, he's about 10 o'clock.
Okay.
He's almost right below us. Holy shit, he's low. He's
Charlie
underneath us
36
now.
Charlie VFR descent approved to 3,500.
All right, down to 3,500, 36 Charlie. Go ahead and descend down to 3,500. So good on the power right there, and just let it come
Cessna
down.
905 Bravo, contact Chino Tower 118.5.
Do this.
26 right. Caution, but activity vicinity bracket airport. Noise event procedures in effect. Read back, hold short instructions, and runway assignments. Hazardous weather information for Southern California available on high watts and flight service frequencies. Advisors to contact. You have golf.
What's he doing?
Golf.
Bracket tower information golf 2347 Zulu. Wind 240 at 9er, visibility 10. Clear, temperature 26, 2.13, altimeter 29901. VOR off approaching use, landing runway 26 left and runway 26 right. Caution, but activity vicinity bracket airport. Noise event procedures in effect. Read back, hold short instructions, and runway assignments. Hazardous weather information for Southern California available on high watts and flight service frequencies. Advisors to contact. You have golf.
All right, golf. Got to remember golf.
Where are you going? No. Come on. Is that Riverside on the right?
Where? Yes. All right, now you're level. Go ahead and push the power back up to about 20 or so. And we just made a turn at another waypoint, so turn over towards there.
How you doing, buddy?
And let's get it right up to 3,500.
Oh, on the headset again.
And he's back over here. And under my arm.
You're fast, Carrie.
It's like hot potato.
Lay down. Tail's just a-going.
Come on, buddy, climb.
Well, I mean, it'll slow down a little bit. You only need to go up 100. You're almost there. That's close enough. Just keep, working on it, tweaking it and everything. We do have the power pulled back a bit just because of the bumps that we had back there. Plus, we're getting pretty close. I mean, right now, we are only 14 miles out. So, you could push it back up to about 22 if you want. Seems like it's smoothed out. If it gets bumpy again, we'll slow back down. There you go. Now remember, when you do that, you probably have to trim it down a little bit. Good. Not too much.
936 Charlie, VFR descent approved at 3,000.
All right, down to 3,000, 36 Charlie. All right, let's go down to 3.
Is that Ontario on the right?
Yes, it is.
Yay, I'm getting my airport right. Ow! Dude.
Everybody's ears okay?
Oh, yeah.
How are yours, Elise?
I'm fine.
All right.
I'm still trying to find this airport over here.
Right up there at about...
Who's on our left?
Oh, okay.
Well, no, there's a big one right there. That's Ontario.
We got one right here we're flying over.
There's one on the left, too.
Yeah,
Turkey
that's
78
Chino.
Whiskey, contact approach 121.3.
121.3. Big air show coming up this weekend.
In Chino?
Yeah. That's where that Eagle guy crashed going in there.
This last week?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It was
shit.
yesterday. All right, a little bit to the left as we're drifting.
Oh. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I wasn't expecting one that big compared to what we saw. So so I was.
Well, Ontario's a pretty big airport.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's big jets landing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big UPS base there.
0900 Tree Juliet, 3,000, send you 3,500. We have Sierra Pacino.
Flying in and out of.
6093 Juliet, SoCal approach, the Ontario altimeter is 2988.
2988, 93 Juliet.
Try to give them a little bit more standing order.
RV277 Whiskey, SoCal approach, Ontario altimeter 2988.
2988.
RV277 Whiskey, you navigate via Pomona and Paradise for Paul Brooks.
All right, we got a guy off to the left who's 1,100 feet below us at about a mile, and he's climbing. Can't tell what his speed is. He's going 147 knots, so yeah, he's going to outrun us a bit. That's fine. Probably a turboprop.
RV77 Whiskey, amend that. Navigate via direct Ontario Airport, cross Midfield, Ontario.
Midfield, Ontario,
I got him in sight. Straight ahead of us. If you look at, where the haze is, and then you can actually see the ground.
Oh, yep, there he is.
Got him.
I see him.
I didn't see him.
He's coming up over our nose right now.
Yep.
Yeah, he's way outrunning us.
Charlie 36 Charlie, traffic 12 o'clock, 1.5 miles, same direction as a Baron. They're climbing out of 2,800. Contact bracket tower 118.2, descent to 3.
18.2, and we got the Baron in sight. 36 Charlie, good day.
Okay.
That's a Baron?
Yep. Smoked us.
Yeah. He's hauling ass.
Yep. Afternoon Tower, Cessna 2636. Charlie's about 5 to the southeast, about for landing Gulf.
Climb 2636 Charlie, back time, exterior runway 26 left.
Straight in 26 left, 36 Charlie. All right, I got the airplane from here. I got the airport in sight.
Where is the airport?
Straight ahead. It's kind of that open green area, greenish, sort of brown area.
Right, crossing departure.
Sometimes I think they're the
bracket tower, left load traffic approved, 26 left, clear for takeoff. Bracket tower, 523 Extra Lima. I was requesting right crosswind departure, not code traffic. All right, left crosswind departure is free for 3 Extra Lima. Clear for takeoff, right crosswind departure, runway 26 left, 3 Extra Lima. Right crosswind for 3 Extra Lima approved, turn to the freeway, thanks. Affirmative, thanks.
All right, what's ground here? 25-0. We'll do that. Part of what you do as you're flying across countries and everything is you start to think ahead. Don't wait till you get on the ground and you're clear of the runway. You're like, fuck, what's the ground frequency? Try and get it ahead because we're on tower now. So. You see the runway up there?
Yep.
Oh, be quiet. That's the gear horn.
Skyline 36 Charlie, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 36 Charlie. All right, let's move that. You can put your visor down if you need it.
Actually, I'm all right.
All right. Check out gas. Undercarriage. You got a wheel?
I see one.
All right.
Yep. One on the
Extra
left.
props. Go here. Undercarriage and extra props. We're good. All right, we're well inside the white arc flaps. See if I can land this thing from the frickin' right seat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready yet. Sorry, buddy.
That's all right. I got your back.
I'm used to being on the right side. Because in the Baron, he's always on the left.
Yeah, because we don't have brakes on the right.
So I get really uncomfortable when I have to sit on the left.
Oh, whoa, whoa. That was a bit much of a drop. There we go.
What's that? What's that?
This guy popped his head out too. He's like, hey, where are we at?
Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. There you go. Come on up. There you go. Huh?
And 36 Charlie over to ground or stay with you.
Number 36 Charlie, contact ground on 125.0.
Thank you. Ground Cessna 36 Charlie is clear of the left side, just going to transient parking.
Cessna 36 Charlie, back ground, test the transit via Sierra.
Don't you want to park in front of the restaurant?
36 Charlie. Is that her? I'm guessing that that's her.
Yeah.
At 36 Charlie, we're just going to park right here in front of the restaurant, unload, and then head back out.
36 Charlie, right.
Looks like she got some poop bags and some leashes.
Loading and unloading. All right, so let's get that done. Let's get it cleaned up a bit.
Watch your head, I
That's
know.
good. That's good. That's good. Kill the avionics for me. Aspen, avionics, engine. All right. Turn off the ignition and then the master.